Yeah, well, first of all, thank you so much for having me today. So, Built AI is a real estate tech startup where we're helping investment professionals to make better investment decisions through the use of data science and AI. Oh, absolutely. So, just to give you an analogy that I love to compare, when you go to a Starbucks right now, maybe you go, or when you went to a coffee shop maybe 15 or 20 years ago, you would see a barista that would have a manual grinder that would have multiple tools to come up with a coffee. Now, when you go to a Starbucks, you have the same barista, but he has now an automatic grinder, he has more tools, he gives you the same coffee, but he's actually much more efficient, and he still delivers the same coffee. So how does this all make sense? How does this all relate to the impact of AI? What we think is real estate is always going to be a people's business, but what AI is going to do is it's going to empower people to give them the tools that they need to be either more efficient or better at the jobs that they're doing. So we think it's going to be able to help people across the investment professionals, brokers, etc., and giving them those tools that they need to do their job much more efficiently. So we could talk about a couple of examples. So a lot of these institutions in the real estate space, they're blessed with so much data. So they have collected data from all of the historical deals that they're doing, or asset management initiatives. They're blessed with a lot of information. And then if you speak to these individuals and you ask them like, hey, what are you doing with this data? What is your strategy? They will come and they'll say, yeah, we have this amazing strategy. We have created all of these folders in a Dropbox or a Google Drive, but they're actually not making use of all of this information. And what these people are not realizing, and not to be cheesy here, is that data is the new oil. They're sitting on a gold mine that could actually be capitalized and can help them provide them with amazing level of insights that they're not using. So I think that technologies like in AI, in particular LLM models, can actually help these people make use of this gold mine that is sitting and provide them with insights and information that can help them make better decisions in the built environment. Absolutely. I think looking at different samples of data that has been collected to compare the accuracy, also looking at diverse samples, so not just concentrating on particular sets of data to increase that diversity and help them train the models better. And overall, also work with professionals. There's a lot of professionals out there that can help you collect this data and guarantee the level of accuracy that is needed. So I come from an investment background and a real estate private equity background. And one of the things that I love to hear is that you could build the most sophisticated model in the world but if you're providing the model with the wrong assumptions or the right things, it's basically garbage in, and then you're going to get garbage out. So how does this relate? The quality and the accuracy of data that you're bringing into these models is going to be crucial to provide you with the right level of insights. If you feed these models data that is inaccurate, that is non-representative of the whole built environment, is going to have a tremendous impact on the outcomes that you're going to be receiving. Yeah, this is also a great question. I think that people have to keep a pulse of what's going on in the built environment because what's happening is the real estate industry, it's an extremely competitive industry. So everyone is looking at the same deals, everyone is looking at the same things. So there's always people that are looking for an edge to what we call in the investment world to generate alpha, so to generate better returns, right? So if the people that are going to be embracing technology, especially AI, are the people that are going to be at the frontier and are going to be the winners because they're going to be able to use, to have access to insights and data that will help them beat their competitors. So I would advise everyone to just keep an eye on a pulse on all of the emerging technologies and also be very open-minded of how these technologies could be implemented in real estate. Real estate as an industry is the largest asset class in the world, which is insane, and it is yet operating with tools that are over 20 or 25 years old. People are still doing deals in the back of the envelope, literally in a pub, and they're not embracing technology. So I would just advise for people to have an open mind and then just be open to new ideas and embrace this technological innovation and wave that is happening right now.